It's Vlogmas. Hello guys, what's up? Welcome back to today's day of Vlogmas. I'm so freaking excited that Vlogmas is back. This video is going to be a different type of vlog. I want to like incorporate different videos into Vlogmas so it's not all the same like daily vlog type of situation. Today I wanted to do an everyday makeup get ready with me vlog just because I want to show you guys like my typical makeup routine on a day when I want to get ready and stuff like that. So if you guys aren't subscribed, make sure you guys are subscribed down below because I'm really trying to do Vlogmas successfully. I might miss a few days or combine some days, but I feel like overall it'll work out. So okay, let's just get right on into it, I guess. As you can see, actually I have the exposure up a lot so you probably can't even like tell too much. I did a spray tan recently and my face is a lot paler than the rest of me, so that's awesome. I feel like my neck and chest never pick up on the tan as much as like my arms and hands, like especially my hands. They always get like the most of it. I don't really know why. We're just gonna do a little bit of an everyday-ish makeup routine, even though I feel like this isn't like my camera. I feel like this isn't like a true everyday look just because I don't do this much makeup every day, but when I choose to do makeup every day, this is what I'll do, I guess. That makes sense. First thing is, I feel like the biggest difference between like my makeup looks day to day, like I always wear makeup, some type of makeup every day. The only thing is on like an everyday basis at school, I don't wear foundation. I just wear a tinted moisturizer or a BB cream, which I guess is like, some people consider that like a full face of makeup, but for me today I'm going to show you guys like what I do when I'm doing like foundation and like the heavy stuff, if that makes sense. This is the first product that I always put on my face. It's the Ole Henriksen Banana Bright Face Primer from their Truth line. I use pretty much all Ole Henriksen, I don't know, skincare products. I use like the eye cream, the serum, the moisturizer, and also the primer. It is just, I think, one of my favorite lines just of all time. I don't really know what I'm saying, but it really brightens your face and almost looks like, even when you're not wearing makeup, if you put on the primer, I feel like it really adds something. It's awesome. Next, for foundation, I'm going to be blending with a beauty blender. I really need to get a new one soon. It's pretty nasty. This is the Peach Perfect foundation, and it is a matte foundation actually. Even though I definitely like a dewy look, I like this. So this has definitely been my go-to foundation for some time now. I really want to try out Born This Way because I've heard that's a better option if you want more of a, what's it called, more of a dewy look. It also really smells like peaches. I love that. I used to wear a full face of foundation literally like every day in high school and even like in college, like freshman year. I definitely would, at least for like the first like month or two. I definitely would. I think I came to like the realization that that was kind of the issue with my skin. I mean, I never had like that bad of like a skin issue. It was just that like my skin's like tone and texture were never as clear and even as I wanted it to be. I feel like my face really struggled with like balance, and I think it was because I was wearing foundation literally every day, even when I would go from school to dance for hours at a time and sweat with all of that foundation on. It just like really wasn't good for my skin. So next I'm gonna go in with my concealer. It's just like a typical Maybelline concealer and I use the lightest. I always do the triangle under my eye. I don't really know who invented that. I think people say it was like Kim, I don't know. I put a little bit on my chin. I also tend to have acne on my chin like consistently, so I always do that. And I'll do a little bit on the bridge of my nose. I kind of think that my face is like still kind of like wet right now so I won't do any of like the powder stuff yet until I finish all like the liquids that go on my face per se, and that includes doing my eyebrows. My eyebrows are definitely pretty sparse. I've tried out a few different, not even just a few, I feel like I've tried out so many different ways to like work with my eyebrows to make them look as natural as possible. I've tried out like pencils and stuff like that, a few of the Benefit brow products, which I liked, but I wasn't like a huge fan of them. And I've tried out the Anastasia Dip Brow pomade, which made my eyebrows look way too fake for an everyday look. I just wasn't able to master it looking more natural. But when they made the Dip Brow gel, like Anastasia made it, I needed to try it immediately, and this has been my go-to product. I used the color Blonde, even though it is still like a darker brown. The first like little trick that I have with my eyebrows is I take a concealer brush and shape out my eyebrows to be the shape that I want to create, also so that it kind of creates like more definition of like a little highlight around the brow bone area. I don't really know. And I take the Dip Brow gel, focus it mostly on like the tail area because I feel like that's where I'm missing the most eyebrow hairs, but I'll also just like take it and you literally just brush it through. Super natural, and obviously just a gel like brushing it through your eyebrows is super quick and easy, so I highly recommend this. So next I'm gonna go in with my powders, I guess. So I'm just using a Maybelline Fit Me foundation. It's kind of like a dupe of the Laura Mercier, but I'm just gonna put on a little bit of powder in the areas that I put concealer on, so like my like chin, under my eyes, nose. Next I want to warm up my face a little bit more, even though I'm already tan with this foundation on. But I use the Hoola bronzer. This one is literally cracked. I need to get a new one. Yeah, but I really enjoy this bronzer. I don't know if there's like a specific color. I think it's just like the Hoola bronzer, but I love using this to warm up my face. But I definitely like a little bit of extra color. Sometimes I'll even like dust the sides of my nose, not really to like try to shape my nose per se, I don't know. And on days when I don't wear foundation, like I will typically still put on a little bit of bronzer to warm up my face, especially if I don't have a spray tan and I just like want my face to look a little bit more full of color and awake. I'm gonna use my Too Faced Dream Queen palette to go in with probably this blush right here. This also adds a nice little color to the face. If I like don't have any makeup on, like you know how you have those days when you just like don't want to put on any makeup, I have to have blush on, I feel like, because my face just looks like it's lacking so much. I want to put on a little bit of highlighter. At school I have like my Laura Mercier highlighter. I have a little travel size of it, but I did not bring that home, so I'm probably gonna use Snow Extra. It's the highlighter that comes in this palette. I don't really use highlighter every day, so I don't really know why I'm doing this in my everyday makeup, but I like putting it on the tip of my nose and down the bridge of my nose. I feel like that's fun, and I think that it's so cute to have a little bit of highlight on your nose. So next we're gonna go in with a little bit of eyeshadow. I always use a like cream white color. It's Hit the Pan. Just on my lids to kind of like make my eyelids the same color. And then I have been really into just doing some orange in the crease, and I feel like I might do that today, but I'm kind of in the mood to do like a fun eyeshadow look. Kind of in the mood to do that. If I do like a fun eyeshadow look, I love using Wrap It Up or All the Jingle Ladies on my whole lid and then doing a little bit of like this burnt orange color in the crease. But I feel like for the purpose of this video, I'm just gonna do what I do on a daily basis, which is literally just like dab a little bit of Unwrapped, and I'll put it kind of in my crease a little bit. I feel like I need to have something on my lids when I'm wearing makeup. I don't really ever go a day without wearing eyeshadow. Like that's literally what I do. I do love doing eyeshadow when I have the time. I think it's really fun to play with. But for an everyday look, just a little bit more color on the lids. But a new trick that, not even a trick, something that I just picked up on recently to kind of like clean this up a little bit. I take a little bit of concealer on this side of the brush. This is probably gonna ruin my makeup, but I literally just draw a line right here. You can see what I was doing, and I kind of try to blend it in a little bit just to kind of make my eyeshadow line a little bit cleaner. Now I'm going to put on some mascara to kind of end it off. I wear a lot of mascara on a daily basis, not gonna lie, that's like my thing. I love wearing a lot of mascara. I just always have been like that for like years at this point. I just load on the coats of mascara, and I've been a true fan of telescopic and falsies, I think those two, but recently I switched to Tarte Lights Camera Lashes because my roommate was trying it out and I really liked it, and I really like this one too. I'm gonna put on quite a few coats of this and I will be back with the finished makeup look. Alright, so this is the finished, well actually it's almost the finished makeup look. This is definitely like what I would do on like an everyday basis if I want to wear a full face of makeup. Again, like I said, I feel like the biggest thing that I compromise, sacrifice, swap out, I don't really know what the word to use there is, but like I definitely prefer to wear a BB cream or a tinted moisturizer on an everyday basis. That's that, and I feel like I should also mention my favorite part of my whole beauty routine, and that's using the Laneige sleeping lip mask. I had it on like pretty much during the whole video, but at the end of my makeup routine I have to top it off with the Laneige sleeping mask. This is literally, I think, my favorite beauty product of all time. If you haven't tried it out, you really need to. It is absolutely amazing. I guess it's made to go on your lips like as a sleeping mask or even in the morning, but I wear it literally all day every day. But this lasts a long time. I want to say it was like $20. The last one that I had lasted me from like April to September. It lasted a long time, and that's with literally like 24/7 use. So I really recommend that. It makes your lips so much more plump and hydrated, and it adds a little bit of a color to your lips, a little tiny bit. So I really enjoyed that. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed my little makeup routine. I know some of my friends suggested that I do this because, I don't know, I definitely enjoy doing makeup. I feel like I don't talk about that as much, but I definitely really enjoy it. And even like a simple everyday look like this, I think is so fun to do. So yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching whatever day of Vlogmas this goes up on, and